So I have studied things over the years. I have notes and notes and notes, things that I've learned, things that I've put into practice that worked, things that I put into practice that didn't work, inspirations, all of those things. I was going through my notes the other day and I ran across the 7 methods to a miracle. I don't remember where I got this from. I did not invent it, first of all, just to be clear. However, none of the stuff is new. But what I'm here to do is to remind people of their magic, remind people that they are infinite, sentient, quantum beings, they are eternal, they're multidimensional beings, and that you don't have to sit here like a sitting duck. You can create the life that you want. You can create the life of ease, or the life, whatever the life is that you desire, that is for the highest good. And a lot of times we walk around here and we allow life to happen to us instead of for us, but there are no victims here. We are creators. We are creators. And we have a spark within us. It's the God spark. It is the spark of the source. And so I love reminding people of who they are in truth and what they are in truth. When you start asking why, then the wheels will start turning and answers will begin to come to you. But the next biggest question is, why am I here? Who am I? What am I? There are so many ways to manifest your life. And when I talk about manifesting, I am talking about not manifesting things, although you can do that. Start out with manifesting things and start small and practice that. But more importantly, manifesting your own reality, the big one. Manifesting things in your life that is going to positively impact how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your life, as well as your families. Because when your life is unfolding and happy and filled with joy, it's going to automatically translate to the people around you, the people that you love and care about, your community, anyone in your environment. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. 7 methods to a miracle. Write it down. Make it plain and be specific. I can't tell you how many times people don't know what they want. You can ask anybody on the street, what do you want? And they'll, how many, They know everything about what they don't want. People talk about what they don't want all the time, which is why they manifest more of what they don't want. But they don't know what they actually do want. Write it down, make it plain, be specific, just like a child on Christmas. The other piece of it is words are spells, okay? Words are wands. So you want to be clear, crystal clear. And writing it down is also very powerful and magical. It is also a magic wand. When you break things down on, let's say, a scientific, a metaphysical level, the universe is like a giant scanner. It's set up to give you who you are, what you think about most, what you focus on the most. And it will continue to send that to you. It's all based on a vibration, the vibrational frequency that you emit as the Wi-Fi signal that you are, as the quantum multidimensional being that you are. You are literally not just a meat suit. You're way more beyond that. Write what you want down, be plain, be specific. Pray, keep it plain, clear, concise, specific. Instead of asking for it, have gratitude that it is already done. For example, in your prayer, if you're praying for healing of, say, a broken arm or something like that, you thank Source, God, thank you for healing my arm. And then you visualize it already done. Be grateful, believe, trust. And the next thing, ask. Ask, what do I need to know? Ask, what do I need to do to help move this forward? You will get answers. What do I need to know? What do I need to do? What should I focus on to help move this process along? Let it go. Pray on it one time. Let it go. I'm good at amending a prayer, putting an addendum on there, whatever, if I need to. The main thing is you want to let it go, knowing that it is already done. So it is uttered. So it is done. You've already asked, what do I need to do? How can I help move this forward? If there is anything, and you sit, you wait for the answers, you pay attention to symbols, signs, synchronicities, pay attention to any messages that may come up. It might give you an idea on maybe some sort of exercise you can do to heal the arm, or you might run a YouTube video might pop up, or you might see a headline that has the answer. So pay attention to that. But most importantly, once you've done the prayer, let it go. If you need to add something, show gratitude and go ahead and add it. 4, remain in gratitude. Be grateful for not just the thing already having being done, but be grateful for everything. Be grateful for your life. If there are things in your life that you don't like, then focus on the things that you do and just show gratitude. You're looking at this YouTube video. Thank Source for being able to have a device, Wi-Fi, the money to pay for the monthly bill. Just be grateful in general. I've touched on this already. Know that it is already done. So instead of seeing it as a future thing, okay, and that's the part that people kind of miss. In order to bend time, you have to live it as if it's already the end, as if the thing has already happened. Knowing that it's already done, it's not about the thinking about it, it's more about how does it feel? How would it feel if your arm was 100% healed? What would you be doing? Visualize that. Visualize everything that you would be doing when your arm is in full range of motion. Feel into it. Just lay back and relax into it and watch whatever it is that you are manifesting, whatever miracle you are calling into your experience. You will start to feel it in your body. You might even start smiling. You might start giggling. A tear might come out. Get into the feeling and just watch as the thing unfolds as if it is already done. And I want to add to this too, because a lot of times people feel like, you're just basically selling them a load of BS when you say, well, the thing is going to come true and, it's already done. And then those people will say, well, this never happens for me. It's not already done for me because it never happens. What we have to remember, again, because most people focus on things that they don't want, outcomes and experiences. Some people already feel like, well, I'm doomed anyway. So, and that is what's running all through their auric field. Number one. So that piece of it has to be mastered. Master knowing and trusting that whatever it is already done. The other part, though, is it has to be for the highest good. If it is for the highest good right now, then it's going to happen very quickly. If it is not for the highest good, that means something better is on the way, or you are simply not yet ready for it. You have simply not yet learned the lesson behind it not coming into your physical experience. And sometimes the lesson is simply changing your thoughts, feelings, your word patterns, your emotions on things, bringing a vibration that is resonant to the experience that you are looking for, or the thing or the outcome that you are seeking. But I always say that the universe is designed to give us what we want or something better. Because we are so much linear thinkers, and we have a limited perception, we don't even know all of what is available. So it might come in a different way, whatever it is. It might come around the corner from the left versus around the corner from the right. Around the corner from the left, it might have picked up a bouquet of roses, some chocolates, some champagne, maybe a diamond ring. This is just, I'm having a little fun with this because it is fun, but it may have done that. If it comes from the right, it might just come as like womp womp womp, and that's it. So you have to be open yourself up to receiving, be in the receiving space. You're being set up for something greater, and staying in the spirit of gratitude is going to help the momentum of it to just chug on through and get to you. And there's a lesson attached to it, or if you simply are not ready for it, or if there's something better, then whatever it is going to come, is going to be packaged up differently for you. Keep that in mind. 6, stay in the spirit of love. Love on yourself. Disempowering things, self-loathing, feelings and activities of unworthiness, displaying unworthiness to yourself, accepting any type of treatment from other people, allowing folks to step over boundaries and just, crossing lines and things like that. That's the opposite of self-love. You have to love on yourself first, and when you're loving on yourself, you can actually love on everyone else. Do gestures of kindness, little sweet things for other people. Do little sweet things for yourself. It could be the littlest thing. For me, I have sent myself flowers and balloons before. It caused problems because people didn't believe that I was sending myself flowers and balloons. They thought, some dude was sending. No, I love balloons. I love flowers. I don't have to wait for anyone to send me flowers and balloons. If I want flowers and balloons, I'm going to get myself flowers and balloons if that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Look in the mirror and kiss at yourself. Talk about how beautiful you are. Pick the traits and the characteristics about yourself that you totally love, whether they're physical or otherwise, your personality, and really do a rampage on how much you love that part of yourself or those parts of yourself and why. And you keep going and going and going until you find other things that remind you that you are special, that you are perfect, and you are more than enough. Guard your gate, your eyes, your ears, your mouth. Be mindful of having conversations or taking in conversations, speaking things that are disempowering, even watching things and listening to things that are not aligned with the desired experience, the desired outcome. A lot of times people focus on manifesting things, money and love, but quite often, if you do a lot of these things here on the list, you'll find that the things will just start happening for you. Your life is going to automatically transform. When you're generally living in this way, your life is automatically going to be uplifted. It's automatically going to be easier. So when I say guard your gate, if you are having conversations with people, they could be well-meaning people, and you may slip up and say, you know what, one day I would love to fill in the blank. The first thing that many folks will say, if they are afraid and they have fear in them, they're going to say, oh no, that's dangerous. Oh no, I would never do that. Oh, I wouldn't suggest doing that. Well, what if you do this instead? And it's because they are afraid, and it's because it's something they feel that they can't do. So you don't want to have that going on. You don't want to be seeking out reasons why something won't work. For example, let's go back to the arm. You want the arm to heal. Well, you're not going to go on to Google and Google reasons why it's itching here or why this is happening and then start, because you know how you can go down a rabbit hole on Google with medical stuff and you think you're going to die because all of the stuff is out there. So instead of doing that and engaging in things that don't resonate with the desired lifestyle outcome, experience, or thing, how about you fill your gate with the things that do? Okay. So if you're someone who is accustomed to doing things with your hands, you're an artist or you're a dancer or you're into sports or weightlifting or whatever, then fill your feed, like your social media feed up with things that are that. Okay, so if you're a dancer and you're upset because the arm is broken or it's sore in pain, then just fill your feed with people who are full out dancing, using all of their limbs, because that is helping you to visualize yourself getting back into it. Like attracts like. And again, like I said, the universe is a big scanner. So what you focus on the most, the person that you are, is what you're going to get more of that. The universe is just going to send you more of that. So if you can imagine, it's science. It's science, it's physics. You know, if you want to just take the mysticism out of it and just the scientific piece. And that's how I started thinking about all of the manifestation techniques and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, if it's that, then all I have to do is tune into this radio station and stay there and allow whatever I'm manifesting to come on through. And if it doesn't come through, that means that I'm not quite there on that channel yet. Maybe I'm, instead of 107.3, I might be on 107.1. So just tune it in so that we're in resonance and then I can see it in my physical experience. Okay? Because it's already there. We're infinite beings. It's already there because this is what I said I wanted. I thought about it and it's just lingering around in the auric field energetically. Okay. How can I tweak my magic? These are practical tips on how you can do that. 7 methods to a miracle. These are things that I have done that actually work. There are so many techniques and they all kind of boil down to the same thing. But it's really based on how you are built, the language that you are accustomed to hearing, what resonates with your lingo, okay, with your frequency. You pick and choose that adventure for yourself. Okay, so we're just going to go back to it. Number 1 is write. 2, pray. 3, let go. 4, praise, gratitude. 5, possession. Know that it is already done. 6, love. And 7, guard your gate. All right, guys, until the next video, live simply and be kind.